Hey everyone, I am Jennifer Ocean Homestead and I got Starlink. I'm so excited. But what's even better is that I got it for free. So I want to share my experience with you. I love it. And you can also get some free internet too. How it works is if you go to the Starlink website, they do not offer free internet service, but I have an affiliate code with Starlink, and if you click on my affiliate code in the description of this video, it will take you to the Starlink website, but it lets them know that you came there from me, and in return, you can get a free month of internet service. But what's even better than that is with Starlink, there is a way to get more than 1 month. And I'm going to show you that because you technically can get a whole year's worth of internet for free. And how much better is that? So stick with me and I'm going to teach you how I get free internet. When you click on the affiliate link, it will take you to the Starlink website. And this is where it shows you any promotions they have and pricing and services available. What you do is click the button that says Get Started. Then you can type in your address or location and it'll tell you what is available for you. The prices and promotions are dependent on the country that you live in and your location. And then they also have the option for a Starlink Mini. The Starlink Mini is what you would use if you are in your vehicle or if you're out exploring anywhere outside of your property. So your regular Starlink is just for your property. They do not allow that to have service outside your property. So that satellite dish is registered to work on your property, and that's it. So you do have to make sure that you are getting the right service that is best for you if you're looking for on the go or if you're looking for regular, and you can also get both. I want to show you an example of promotions, prices, and services available so that you have an idea of how it works and what is available. Now, this example is what is currently available for my location as of today. But if you are in Canada, you should have access to the exact same thing. It's just a matter of what is available in your exact location. So right now they have a promotion until April the 30th, 2026. If you join Starlink, you can get the first 4 months at a discounted price. And they show you the original prices for each plan so that you know exactly how much it'll cost after those 4 months, and there's no surprises. But I also want to point out a nice little bonus. So I started out with the middle priced plan, and when it was delivered, I set it up super simple, very quick and easy, but I was getting buffering in my office room, which is the farthest from the router, so that's my fault. It's not Starlink. And I called because I wanted to see what could be done about this. And they told me that it's not a problem. They just need a better Wi-Fi range. And it has a very good range on this that comes with it. But they gave me a month free of service for the more expensive, faster speed plan. So I'll take it. And with that plan, with the max plan, you also get a free Wi-Fi extender. So they sent me a mini router that connects to the router I already have and gives me even more Wi-Fi range. And I did not have to pay any extra. So I got the extra router, and then I got a 1 month of free service, and they went above and beyond and even offered me another free thing. But the router does come with that plan. So that's just standard with the plan. Everyone gets that. What was special for me is that they wanted to make sure I have the best internet experience. And so they gifted me this extremely long cord that you can purchase on Starlink Shop. And it is if you need more cord space. So it's about $50, I think, plus tax and possibly shipping as well. But they gifted it to me for free. So I got this massively long cord that I can move the router that came with my Starlink to anywhere in my house. It is so long. And on top of that, I can still use the Wi-Fi extender. So my goodness, I now am going to have a massive Wi-Fi range for the whole entire house and outside in my yard. So this is amazing and I am happy as can be. It's been working great. And that's my experience with the max plan as opposed to the middle grade plan. So, just you can check the different ones and see what works for you, and you can always change your plan. But the most exciting thing for me is the free section. So every internet company I went with, you have to buy their modem or you have to rent it. Now with Starlink, they sent me everything I need for free. The only thing you have to pay for is the shipping costs, which was $21. But here in Canada, they are not charging you for using their hardware. So they will send you the satellite dish, the cords, the router, everything that you need. They'll send it to you free. You just pay the shipping. And it's free every month. So there is no rental fees, nothing. It is free for you to use for as long as you have Starlink service. As long as you're paying your internet bill every month, you're not paying to use the hardware. But if you do want to cancel your Starlink, then you are required to give it back to them. I think that's reasonable. It's free. So that is a nice little bonus as well. And they ship fast. I got mine within a week, so even better. They have excellent shipping, excellent customer service, and they have different plans to choose from. This is my unboxing, and I want to show you the size of the box and the dish so you have an idea and it's not a surprise what you get and what you do not get. I do not want anyone to be deceived or to think that they're getting something that they're not, because on the Starlink homepage on the website, they show the satellite dish with the nice stand. So I want to make sure you understand that you're not getting that nice stand. What comes in the free hardware kit to set up is the kickstand. So you're getting the satellite dish with the kickstand, not the fancy stand. The fancy stand is an accessory that you can purchase. So I'm not going to complain because it was free. And so at some point in time, if I can get the fancy stand, that is actually ideal and that's what I want. But in the meantime, you know what? It works. So start out with this, and then if you want the fancy stand or the accessories so you can drill it onto the side of your house or on your roof, then you can look into that after. But you know what? Just to try it out and to use it to get started, not a problem, works great. And you have everything you need for it to work. So the box is on top of the garbage can to give you an idea of size. It's a pretty good sized box, but it's very short, easy to carry. You can put it under your arm when you're walking into the house, and it doesn't weigh that much. So you get your satellite dish with the kickstand, and then this here is the instructions. Notice they don't have words. You don't need them. It is so simple and easy that you actually don't need words. When you take the satellite dish out of the box and then the instructions, this is what you have. And this is all you need. With the previous internet companies I've went with, I've always had to have their modem, but then I have to buy a router, and then I have cords all over the place. And so this I really appreciate because you get everything you need. You do not need a router. You don't need anything else. This is what you need. This is what you get. So I did put the router on my floor so you get an idea of size. This is original hardwood floors, so you can see approximately the size of this tiny little router that it's basically your modem and router built in, kind of. So it's just that one piece, and then it's hooked into a little box, and that box is plugged into your wall, and then you have a cord from this router to the satellite dish, and that is it. How nice is that? You have one cord from the satellite to the router and one cord from the router to the little box, and then one cord from the little box to the plug. I'm loving this. This is so nice. So very simple. You take the small cord and you plug it into the little box, and the plug goes into the outlet in your wall, and then you take the other cord and you put it from the small box to your router. Very simple, very straightforward. Then you take the long cord and you plug one end into the router, other end into the dish. Super simple and easy, and that's all the cords you have, and you have everything you need. Now it's setting it up. So the Starlink satellite, very easy. You can put it almost anywhere, but here's the trick. It has to be on a flat, stable surface, and it has to be elevated at the exact right angle. Now, it has the kickstand, so you pull that kickstand out and it puts it at the right angle it needs to be. It just needs to be very flat. Well, here's the problem. I had snow and I got this in the wintertime and the snow is almost up to my waist. So yeah, I can't be putting this in the snow, and as the snow melts, it's going to shift. It's just a mess. So I just did what I could to be resourceful. And so there just happened to already be a hole in the side of the house where the garage is from the previous owners. So I just put the cord in through that hole. So, and there was a plug right there too. So it was perfect. But now it's where to put the dish outside the garage. So I've got it plugged in. Where do I put it? That it's going to be stable and flat. And also, this end of my property has no trees for quite some area. So I have direct sun, direct sky. It's great. But where do you put it? So I took a storage bin lid, stuck it on top of a work table that I'm working on, and then put it on there. And you know what? It worked. It was perfectly fine. But here's the problem. Sometimes it gets very windy. And so I eventually had to move it to somewhere that was a bit more stable. Now, the internet connection was fine. It's just I would keep getting a notice that it has to be adjusted. And there's actually a button in your app that you can auto adjust it so you don't have to go outside. But sometimes you do have to go outside because it needs a little more adjusting than it can do automatically on its own. This is the mini router that I got for free with the Max plan. And this here is what's giving me the additional Wi-Fi extension. So again, this comes with that particular plan, but if you have the cheaper plans, you can purchase this in the accessory section, but it doesn't come with your plan for free. But I have not had any complaints. Works great for me. After a while, I tried to find a place where I can put this that's a bit more stable, so I don't have to keep adjusting it that little bit. And so what I did is this cord is so long. This is the standard cord that came with the Starlink, not the big long extra one I got. This is just the standard one. And I am amazed at how much room you get with this cord to move this. So I moved this at the front of my house, but at the garage. So the driveway had a section that pretty much stays clear and melted, and I can easily shovel. So I just moved it over here and it was perfect. And that's where I had it ever since. And that's where I still have it for the moment. It works great. I mean, I would like to have it in a more permanent area and somewhere that's nicer, but you know what? It works. So this is where I put it and I have no problem. So it doesn't have to be in a fancy location. You do not have to put it on a roof. You don't have to put it on the side of your house. You can literally just put it on the ground. Works great. Now I did upgrade my setup a little bit and honestly, it's amazing. Now, no, that is not my dog. That is the dog from down the road that likes to come to my house every day and bark at me. She doesn't bite, she just likes to bark at me. So anyways, so this here, all I did is I had two empty 5-gallon buckets that I put down and then I put the lid on top and put the Starlink on there. The reason I did that is because I want to make sure the neighbor sees it when he plows my driveway. I don't want him to plow my Starlink. So I wanted to make sure that it's elevated so it's easily noticeable that this is where it is. And also it keeps it out of the snow. And the Starlink satellites have a built-in feature that have a snow melt. So you can have it on auto snow melt where it produces a little bit of heat and it keeps your snow melted. So you do not have to go out there and keep wiping it off or trying to get ice off of it. It actually has a light heating function and you can set it to auto or you can set it manually. So if you think it's going to be fine, you don't have to have that on and you can just push the button on your app whenever it's snowing, and it'll keep it melted. So that's amazing. And if you notice, there's a chunk of ice at the bottom, still works. So, it's wintertime. I can't, be out there all day, every day. So sometimes I do get some water buildup on the end because I don't have drain holes in this lid because I plan on reusing it. So all I do is I just tip it up and dump the water out. So I do get some water in here build up, and I just manually dump it out every so often, and it works fine. So you do not have to worry about your Starlink being out in the snow or the rain. It is actually made for being out in the weather. And even if the bottom part is standing in water or snow, well, it still works. So it is pretty decent quality, and I have not had service interruptions. So far, so good. And that is not fancy. So you really can put it just almost anywhere as long as you have the right angle and it's flat. All right, so the next section, I'm showing you how you can get free internet service. And as far as I know, it's unlimited. When I asked, they said there's no limit on how many months of free internet you can get. So first, I just want to show you this little feature, which is amazing. So when you set up your account and you have your free app, here's the feature. If you notice that your internet service is not working very well, you can just click on your app and it'll show you. See these neon white lines? That shows you how your setup is connected. So if there's a problem, it'll actually show you where it is. So you don't have to go and fidget and play around with it to figure out why it's not working. It'll show you where the problem is. Sometimes it may just be a connection between maybe the router and the dish, or it could be the dish and the plug, or it's the alignment. It will tell you what the problem is. And at the bottom of my screen, you will notice where it says alignment. You can click that, and if it's just a small alignment that it's out of, you can click the button and it auto aligns itself. You don't even have to go outside. Amazing. But sometimes, say it's windy, you may have to go and move your Starlink back into alignment, and it shows you on your app. So again, it's auto connects. So it will have a little icon on your screen that is where your dish is at that moment, and it shows you where it has to be moved. So you just have to tilt it where it's showing you, and as soon as it hits the right angle, it lights up on your screen and tells you it's perfect. So simple and easy, but it's a nice little feature. So now let's get into the free stuff. Now the most exciting part, free internet. So I'm going to show you how you can get free internet and how you can also gift free internet to others. It's amazing. So once you sign up for Starlink using the affiliate code in the description box, that is going to get you a 1 month free credit of service. Again, you have to pay for internet service for their first month to show Starlink that you're a serious customer. And then once you have a full month of service that you paid for, your second month is free. And it'll show up in your credits that you have a credit for the next month. And then how this works is as soon as you join Starlink and set up your app, which is free, and it has all your options in there, you're going to go into your profile, and then you're going to go down to account overview, and then on the next picture you're going to see where it says referrals, and that's what you're going to click. So this is something you can do immediately. As soon as you join Starlink, this is available to you. Your credit is for the second month, but you can start earning free internet immediately. And now the most fun part. And this part here is the free section. So once you hit the referral link on your app, it's going to give you two options. You can copy your referral link or invite via email. Now, the invite email, that is Starlink that sends it out, and it's a really professional, nice email letting that person know that they can get free internet service if they join Starlink from this link. So you can copy the link and you can share it out to people yourself, or you can have Starlink do it for you. And so I showed you what happens when you click on the invite via email. It comes up where you just type the email address in for the person that you want to share this opportunity with for free internet, and they will send the email for you. Now, anytime somebody joins Starlink from your link, they're getting a free month of internet, but you are also being gifted a free month of internet from Starlink as well. This is amazing. I have never come across an internet company that has anything like this, and it is amazing. I'm very grateful, and I think it's so nice to be able to gift people with a free month of internet service, and also you also get a free month. Who doesn't like free stuff? Because I know I sure do, and it comes in handy when you have so many other things to pay for. So this here is how you can get free internet and also help other people get free internet. And I've asked Starlink what the limit is, and they told me they didn't have one. So you can get as many free months of internet service as you earn. So, for example, if 12 people take advantage of the free internet month of internet service option, then you now get 12 months of internet service in free credits. So this is how you can actually earn a whole year's worth of internet for free just by gifting people a free internet for a month credit. You can end up with a whole year. You can end up with 2 years. So, you can just keep on collecting your credits, and as long as you are helping people and they're joining, you're just going to build up your credits. And so on the next screen, I showed you just how it shows up on the app. So for me, I was gifted a 1-month credit, so that showed up. And then I was also gifted service credits from Starlink, just to be so nice. So I ended up with 2 months of service just in the first month when I joined. So hopefully you found this informative and I've taught you something you didn't know, and that's useful. And if you know anybody that may be interested in Starlink, and especially with free internet credits, please share this out and help other people. And in return, you can also be helping yourself out too. So share this video out with anyone that might be interested. And again, once you join and you pay for your first month of service, you're going to be able to enjoy these benefits as well. And just to point out, as soon as you join Starlink, your referral section starts working. So you don't have to wait until you get a free month credit. You can actually start sharing out your affiliate link with people to help them get free internet right away. And you can start earning credits from the day you join Starlink for your future months of service. So thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of the video, and don't forget, share it out. And also leave me a comment if you thought it was a good video, and if you have any experience with Starlink that you think would be good to share with other people. Maybe there's some other hidden benefits that we don't know about. So let me know what your experience is with Starlink, and if you have anything to add that may be helpful and useful for other people.